Another sunny day right here in southern part of California. Let's get right straight to it, all right? Right now, join me for the ride. Let's have a little talk. If you missed this video from the beginning, feel free to check it out from the beginning. Let me know what you think about it, you know? So in this case, about O.T.T on the Tira, about what had going on with him and about shutting him down, basically, right? Because he was all into and really going in depth, really putting himself in out there in the field, investigating like those news reporters used to do. Remember, like before all this internet and stuff like that, you have real journalists, real people that like to do news, and if there's a story that they're catches their attention, or they really put their time and effort investigating it, you know, goes towards certain, will probably even cross certain boundaries to try to get their stories, to get a certain point across, or to try to get the investigation going if they feel nothing is being done out of their end when it comes to like law enforcement and all that. Because sometimes we all know they could lag, or sometimes honestly they could care less about it, being the fact that yeah, they could sometimes care less about it, you know. But from what I seen from O.T.T on the Tira, he was been out there, man, and he was trying to give his help. But now the fact, like, big powerful companies like TMZ and maybe others are just straight out like trying to like slander the homie, you know what I mean, in some ways, just because he was giving out there, going out there doing his thing and try to bring the story to more light, to more audience, and try to get some answers, right? And for good things, and for good for a lot of good reasons as well, right? May the officers and all them really get on their butts and do things. Because imagine if not, like I'm saying, they would have probably been doing something, but not in the way that they were doing it, being the fact that so much light and attention is being done towards the story, and it could probably be for a reason, right? Because unfortunately, not just the baby, but then we end up finding out more unfortunate events that took place in that home and on the hands of that, I can't even say father, because he's not even a father, you know what I mean, of the monster, you know what I mean. And it's unfortunate, but when it comes to sort of big companies and not even acknowledging, giving help, or saying thank you for the certain people out there in social media trying to bring light to certain stories, to give attention, to give awareness, and maybe help change some certain things, we should be a voice, or the people that help out in that end, to not pay attention to those sort of medias that are attacking our people, you know what I mean, or the ones that really do care and try to bring some sort of change. Help them as far as views and what they got going on, rather than the big corporations that really don't care less, and really hides a lot of things and protects the powers that be their own, right? Yo, homie Renano says, turn around and spread those mud flags. No way. If you want to turn around and do your thing, that's a different channel, homie. But in this channel, we don't talk about stuff like that. It's sad that your mentality is like that. Bometer. When the what? What the fuck you? Oh man, the comments already starting, right? And maybe the heat is getting to some of you guys, man. I mean, it gets to me too, but I mean, not to that sort of point, you know. So that's my thoughts about that, as far as the Emmanuel situation and what's going on with O.T.T on the Tira. Unfortunate, and you know, and hopefully at least that case gets solved one way or another to find some sort of answers, right? And hopefully the ones that are responsible, whether it be the parents, whether it be whoever helps them out, whatever that knows about the story but never said anything, gets theirs, and let the justice be served for the ones that are fortunately they're no longer here, and especially that nobody's really out there helping them a certain way, you know, to kind of really push it and move forward and get some answers before it's really too late. Even though a lot of people saying it probably is too late, right? Because I mean, the whole story in general is really weird and sad at the same time, especially if you yourself have kids, and you know what I mean, you can't imagine doing something like that to a child, let alone your own kid, right? So that's what's up about the topic. If you missed it, feel free to check back in the video. Let me know what you think about it. All right. But as far as that, what are you guys up to? What's up to the viewers watching me right now? You're watching me strolling out. Got the AC right now, thankfully, because it's already hot outside. So what else? What are you guys up to, man? You guys are pretty getting off of work. You guys still hustling? You guys are relaxing today? What you all up to? Miguel, hi, yo, what's up, Miguel? How you doing? Okay, when I can show you this sort of okay, now that Tesla was all right, that truck, because he had the army what do you call it? Wrap around it, which is pretty dope. It was like black and gray. I was gonna turn the cell phone, but I was like, nah, I was already missing it. At least to show it. And I'm not into the Tesla trucks, but at least that one looked pretty dope. Hold on, I can't read the comments because right now I'm kind of driving, so bear with me. And I keep myself busy. So I'm just trying to do something right now since I had the chance. Mijana, yo, how you doing, Mijana? Abu, hi, what's up, Abu? How you doing? Phil K, please represent for your sinful lifestyle and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. I did that a long time ago. Not like these other so-called YouTubers that say that and try to sell you that they're so Christians and that they're so religion, especially like the guy in power. I don't know how you guys can even think that guy's religion, let alone Christians. But yet then again, I'm not going to get into that sort of religious talk, right? But of course, I got my faith, you know what I mean? And I always love and respect Jesus. And unlike those people, you know what I mean? I don't be spreading his name to kind of in vain in a way to get views, to be liked, or just try to sell something. You know? You can tell when somebody just uses God. Especially when you come from a certain background or you went through a lot of things and you really took God in your heart. You can see who are the fake ones. And who uses religion rather than use it for the better. But that's just my opinion. Phil K, God bless you. God bless you too, brother. You know what I mean? And feel free to spread the word. Feel free to spread that peacefulness and that loving humanity. Because yeah, it cannot be a perfect world, right? But we could at least somewhat help out to make it a little better. And maybe just by spreading that little goodness and positivity, we could give someone who's having a bad day a good day. We could save someone's life if they're thinking of another route. We could give someone hope if they feel like they lost hope. You know, it's more good than the bad. So what's up with all of you guys out there? Is it hot where you guys are at or what? Or where you guys are watching me from? Man, dude, riding the motorcycle right now in this heat, I can't imagine. But yet then again, when you're riding, I could just imagine feeling that sort of breeze. But they stay covered up as well, so I mean, that's somewhat of a protection when it comes to the sun, right? What's up, Big? From Kenya. Hey, what's up? Much love to Kenya, man. How's everything in Kenya right now? Thank you guys for stopping by, saying what's up. Especially this early in the afternoon. It's always beautiful, you know what I mean? Getting some people on board to say hello. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to check out the content. I got a lot of content on my channel, from music, from instrumentals. I've been telling certain stories if you like that too as well. Certain stories, you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell all these sort of stories that I know I should not be telling. And just trying to chat with y'all, you know what I mean? I try to go on live as much as I can now to try to keep this channel going, try to keep it alive, try to show a different light, not like a lot that I see out there, you know what I mean? Each one to its own. I understand the internet and a lot of times how they want to play it, but I don't want to play in that sort of game. I don't want to be known for that. So If you want that drama, you go ahead to some other channel. If you want to talk certain things, certain topics, trying to see a solution or just trying to get an understanding of things, hey, you're more than welcome to come here. Let's chop it up. You could even hit me up on my website, littlesneaksmusic.com, on the forum tab. If you want to do music, we could collab. If you want to ask a question, hey, I'll bring it up on the video if you ask a question, you know? Sometimes I get random messages out of nowhere, emails, and I'm going to show one in particular. I mean, I'm not going to show the person's information, you know, but I will show, like, at least the name that they leave, that they want to get called, I guess, and at least their message. But I'm not going to give out, like, this sort of email information or nothing like that. So how's everybody doing? Where's everybody at, huh? Barely getting off of work or what? Driving like myself? Right now, that's what I thought too. I was like, hey, why not go on live right now when I'm driving, see how it goes, you know? See if you people like to drive and to talk as well. Kind of like if you're sitting with me in the ride, right? Dude, if I be in a car right now and it doesn't have tinted windows and it just have the clear glass and all this sun and heat coming in, oh man, that's a killer. For those of you that have that, I mean, I don't know how you could do it, but hey, just keep yourself hydrated, you know what I mean? Let's see. Man, at least the AC is nice and fresh in here. I would turn on the radio, but like I'm saying, last time I did that, I got kicked out of line for that. I had to delete the video, and then if I do it again, I could either get banned or get somewhat banned for like 2 or 3 years. At least that was the message that they sent me. So that's why I don't play no live music on YouTube. Well, right now, especially when I'm driving. Everybody so far been doing drive-by highs, which is all good. It's appreciated. You know, at least you guys are saying something and not just being silent. And especially, I mean, showing love, right? And thank you for that. 2 more days, baby. Well, being Thursday and Friday, especially if you've been working. What's up? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Right here on the Little Drive. How you doing today? All right. Feel free to come back whenever you want to come back. What up? What up? Don't be shy. Se puede hablar español. It's a nice day, man. I mean, every day so far has been like nice. The weather's been, of course, crazy, right? But as long as you try to keep yourself hydrated, eating right, somewhat of exercise, but I'm not talking about like under the sun, you know what I mean? You'll be all right, man. I mean, you'll deal with the heat much better, more than if you're not taking care of yourself. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. Happy Wednesday. What you guys up to? What do you guys got in store for today, for tomorrow? Feel free to talk to me. I'm only going to be on here for like a little, you know what I mean? Like a little while, not too long. Because I got to do my daily grind too, you know? Man, I filled up the car, the ride with gas, so I'm good for the rest of the week. And it's not just for like going out about and to work and all that. I mean, to use the AC, right? Because using a lot of the AC will waste the gas. Will use up the gas too. Once in a while, get on around this sort of time frame in the afternoon, and I have gotten like people, especially thank you for the ones that stop by, give a like on the video, say what's up at least, you know what I mean? It's much appreciated. Trying to see what time of the day, at least for me, would I get more like of an interaction, you know? But I'll try to jump on every so often, because I go by when the time is given out of my end, and then when I really feel like do well. Hopefully you guys are doing well though. Feel free to talk to me, because like I'm saying, I'm only going to be on for a little while. I don't know if I'll jump back on later. I'll try to, but if I don't, I'll try to jump back on tomorrow. But for those of you tuning in and then getting out, but if you're the same ones coming back to this channel, feel free to check the rest of my content. I got music, I got instrumentals, I tell certain stories, and I do a lot of certain projects, man, and hopefully you like it. Alright? I have recorded other artists as well, in which I help promote. It's on my website. I mean, on my YouTube channel and on my website. Been trying to do more of this live, so I could interact with y'all and show you the love as well. I'm almost gonna be at my destination. But let me see. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for the tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Like I'm saying, if I jump back on in a little while or right now in a few minutes, you're more than welcome to come back. All right. But for right now, because I got to do something real quick, I might need my cell phone. I'm gonna log off. All right. So peace. Please come back, subscribe, and much love. All right. Thanks.